Ahoy, shipmates! In case you're wondering, I'm the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live direct from the port of Southampton. We have two departures today. We have the Independence of the Seas, just about to see a little piece of the stern there and what looks like some sort of flume ride on the top. And then we have Queen Mary 2. She's further up in port. I've just heard on the radio that it sounds like Independence of the Seas will go first. She's probably going to depart our way. I've also, when I was looking at the map, we had the Sail GP race here the other day. I think somebody has entered the size of their Sail GP boat the wrong size. And of course, guess who would that be? It would be the Americans, wouldn't it? So that's the American Sail GP boat. Look at that. It's completely the wrong size. What does it say? What's it saying there? How long the craft is? Pleasure craft. It doesn't say somewhere, but somewhere there'll be some information that says how big it is. New junction cam is up and functioning. It's looking good. It's got a lovely picture on that one. And new ferry. Well, I say new ferry cam. It is a new ferry cam, but it is exactly the same ferry cam as we had many years ago. Yep, so I say new ferry cam, but it's the same camera as we had many years ago. Just ever so slightly different position, but basically the same position. I've noticed it's not quite level. I was having difficulty. It's the mount for the camera has a number of detents on it, so it sort of clicks left, it clicks sort of a number of degrees, but it's big chunks of degrees, and I can't. It's either slightly left or slightly right. I can't seem to get it exactly where I need it, unfortunately. But it's looking pretty good out there today. I noticed it's warming up, and also the wind's picking up. What have we got here? We've got wind. Oh, getting around about 18 knots. You know, it's starting to verge almost onto tug territory. See, the tide's low, and visibility is only 22 nautical miles. Why is that? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, we can't quite see the Isle of Wight in the background there. All those London buses making the smog, maybe. Yeah, it's 23.6. Oh, it has warmed up. It's quite pleasant out there, actually. The wind is really quite pleasant. And 60% humidity and no rain. Yeah, I thought it was a bit windy because it was blowing old Netley cam around. Some noise on the radio these days. Oh, there are shipmates in the chat. Who we got in the chat? I've noticed a couple of shipmates have said they are on board Queen Mary 2. Hopefully they'll give us a wave. Or the shipmate Deborah Speller. Or the Kelly Marshall. Or the shipmate David. Shipmate Deborah Speller says that she was... Oh, the Independence of the Seas gave way to us on QE2. QE2? Well, that was some time ago. Back in 2008. Oh, well, there we go. We were docking somewhere in the Med and had priority due to QE2 retiring. Ah, gosh, you must have been one of the last cruises on QE2, I think. One of the last sailings. Well, the shipmates Georgina Stevenson. Shipmate Andy B's just had a cheeky rum-based cocktail. I'll have to wait for mine until broadcast's finished. Well, shipmate Donna S. I'm sure I saw somewhere in the chat that somebody said they're on board. Hola Elizabeth G. Ahoy there, Kex. Guten Abend. Shipmate Simon J has got a mental image of the captain's arms flying around a big console, pulling levers and pushing buttons. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's fairly accurate to what's going on. I end up doing all sorts of weird things back here. So yeah, just the 2 departures today. We have the Queen Mary 2 and Independence of the Seas will depart first. The road's been really busy. Traffic's been really bad today. I can't see any jams at the moment, but yes, it's not been very good traffic today. Oh, there's Steve McGuinness. Oh, there's Leslie R. Oh, there's Fraser C. Oh, he's busy editing his video. That's funny, shipmate. When I'm editing my films, I often have you on my second monitor. He's been off cruising with your mother somewhere, didn't you? I can't remember where you went. Very difficult to keep in touch with everyone. Next week. So we've got 2 departures today, 4 departures on Saturday, 1 on the Sunday, and then a couple next week. But Thursday next week, Thursday the 31st of July, we have 2 arrivals in port, and I shall live stream the arrival because it's the Emerald Princess, which is, yeah, that's okay. But probably the other arrival will be more interesting to lots of people on board, and that is the Disney Fantasy is coming into port. It's due in at 6 o'clock. I'll probably go live around about 5-ish. Should have some good pictures by then. Should be still light as well. Well, the shipmate John Mudford says, hi, Captain, we're on Queen Mary 2. There's a number of, there must be about 3 or 4 of you on Queen Mary 2 today. Shipmate Nigel Smith said, arrived in Southampton this morning after a wonderful trip to Norway on Queen Mary 2. That shop at the rear. Oh, that's ship at the rear, not the ship at the rear, the HMM Helsinki. Yes, all those HMM ships are absolutely massive. They're some of the largest ships in the world. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Fraser C's channel, do go and have a look. I'm sure someone could put a link in the description. I can't see any movement just as yet. I'm hoping to have a new camera live, maybe for the arrival of Disney Fantasy. I'll get it installed in time. Well, shipmate Niam McKee says, just off Independence of the Sea this morning, missing her already. Yeah. I don't think it helps if you come back in here and watch her departing. Or maybe it does. Maybe it gives you fond memories. There's a blue sky. The cameras are being a little misbehaving at the moment. They've updated the app to control the cameras, and it's just made it really difficult. It's not an improvement in my book. There we go. That's working now. Well, it should make Carol Watson. Says she's off on Independence of the Seas in October, going to Miami. Oh, you're doing the transatlantic repositioning. Oh, I was really hoping to do that this year. I think I'm going to have to wait and do that next year. I'll probably do the repositioning the other way. I'll probably come from the States and come back to the wonderful port of Southampton. Try and work out when that'll be. I'm going to imagine somewhere in March. over the seas. Yeah, the Queen Mary 2 said she wasn't going to be ready till 10 past. Well, the shipmate Jason Smith. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Answering a radio, is she? Naughty, naughty. See the old cruise boat, sailboat out and about. Oh, it's probably quite good. There's a stiff breeze out there. The water hasn't been upset by it as yet. That's the Cemex Go Innovation heading down Southampton water. She's off for a bit of dredging and up to London, apparently. Registered in the Thames. Nobody's answering their radio. Well, there should be Gary Ball. Oh, it says lovely evening here. Hythe on Southampton water. Apparently the Hythe ferry is going to start back up again. Well, shipmate Lucas Marshall says, hi Captain, can't wait till next Sunday. Me and Kelly on Arvia. I think did I see somewhere shipmate? Where is it? Kelly and Ryan's Adventures says Ryan will be taking the pilot of Queen Mary 2 later. He works on the pilot boats. Oh, fantastic. I always fancied a ride out on a pilot boat and see what goes on. We have to see if he can get me on board, shipmate. See if he can pull a few strings. So I can bribe them with some rum-based drinks. See if I get ferry cams playing up now. Oh, it's one of those days. If something's not playing up, something else is playing up. Let's have a look. What's going on with ferry cam then? Ah, I wonder if that's a problem. Something's just occurred to me. Let's have a look. Interesting, yes. No, I'm just ferry cams just stopped working. Let's have a look, see if I can work out what the problem is. Don't want it to stop working, it's quite useful. Let me just turn it off here, perhaps. There we go. Turn it on again over here. Typical solution to most of my problems. It does involve turning things off and back on again. Oh, dearie me. I can't get ferry cam working. What's going on here then? Well, that's annoying. Oh, there we go. That's working again now. Oh, technology. Honestly, sometimes it is just turn it off and back on again. Oh, that is the solution to most of my life problems. Anyway, that's all working now. Right, good. Right, apologies, like shipmates. Anyway, keep myself occupied. The Independence of the Seas was supposed to depart first. Then Queen Mary 2. Queen Mary 2 said she needed about 40 minutes to start the engines and get it going. But so far, the Independence of the Seas hasn't gone. She's waiting for a few passengers, I think. Oh, it sounds like it's quite windy out there as well. Well, the shipmate Lorraine Butler says, she also says, they booked on Arvia October 26th, 2 Barbados, 50 nights. Hey, all you shipmates going on the transatlantics, repositioning cruises. It's not fair. I can't do it this year. Maybe next year. Well, like I said, next year. I'll try and do it next year. Try and work out what to do. I will try and blog that one as well. I'll do a daily vlog, whatever it's called. I think they are both off to the fields. The Queen Mary 2 is off to the fields. Oh no, the Queen Mary 2 is off to the fields, and the Independence of the Seas is off on a Spanish flair cruise. So that says, calling in Vigo in Spain, Lisbon in Portugal, Cadiz in Spain, La Coruña in Spain, Bilbao in the Basque region, and then coming back. The Queen Mary 2, however, is a 14-day one-way trip, Southampton to New York, calling in at the fields. Calling in at Stavanger in Norway, Olden in Norway, Skjold in Norway, and then Isefjord in Iceland, Reykjavik in Iceland, and then all the way across, and then eventually Halifax in Nova Scotia, and then New York. Right, I just nipped down to the galley, get myself a drink. I've noticed it was getting quite hot in my cabin up here. But I see we still have no movement shipwise. Ah, right. Ooh, it's, yes, definitely need a drink. It's getting quite warm. Started off this morning quite comfortable, and it's just got warmer as the day's gone on. Shipmate Trevor Hillary says looks like Queen Mary 2 is moving. Aha. I think you could be right there, shipmate. You could well be right. I don't know if you've heard the radio. She radioed in, but she did say that if Independence of the Seas hadn't moved, she was going to start moving. There she is. Yeah, I think she is moving. Ah, that was. Just a chap has popped into the chat. I needed to. Swifty, I'm wondering, are you covering the arrival of Disney Fantasy over on the Isle of Wight on next Thursday? That's a question for Swifty. Andy B says we are on the move. Can't see her just yet. It'll be a few seconds before we can see her. Well, the shipmate Martin Coffins asks, where is Queen Mary 2 off to? She's off to New York via the fjords and Iceland, and one stop into Canada, land of the free. Shipmate Swifty says, I will try either me or Jessie maybe. All right, okay. No, just curious. I will... It's quite. I would imagine she's due in port at 6. So I'd imagine she'll be going around Bramble Bank at about 5ish. You've been your cow's cam, and then the other cam's obviously much earlier than that. But I'm not sure what time it gets light. What time does it get light? It gets light at 5:20. So yeah, probably don't want to be too much before 5 o'clock anyway. It'd be too dark. No VTS on the channel. VTS is on. I think it's... I've got a new antenna coming for the VTS because I'm not happy with the current one. It's... yeah, it doesn't... it's very directional, I think I've discovered. Yeah, it's looking to quite, having problems with itching cam. Really struggle with itching cam these days. The internet connection down at the club is really poor quality. Let's see if I can resurrect it. It's a real shame, but the bandwidth is just so low. They had it updated, and that's better. There we go. They've had it updated, and it got slower. That's the internet for you. Well, shipmate Fiona McNichols says, what time is Iona due in the morning? Oh, quite early, I would say. Probably around 6. Let's have a look. 6:30 for Iona. So we've got 4 arrivals Saturday. You've got 5:45 for the Aurora, 6 o'clock for the MSC Virtuosa, 6:15 for the Celebrity Apex, and then 6:30 30 for Iona. So that'll be quite busy. I mean, I could probably live stream that, but I'll probably be busy doing something else. Sleeping, I suspect. Well, the shipmate meal service software says we're on Queen Mary 2. Very high deck towards aft. Keep a look at. There's a lot of shipmates on Queen Mary 2 today. What's going on? Slowly moving out. I'm surprised that there's almost enough wind to warrant tug. So we're just reaching wind gust of 17 knots, constant speed of 13. Yeah, not quite there, but it's getting up there. I noticed the grass down in Mayflower Park is getting really burnt looking. Oh, shipmate John Manford says, "Hi Captain, we have a surprise for you on deck 11 forward on Queen Mary 2. Hope you can spot us as we pass by. Sun might make it difficult." Yes, yes. Good point. I struggle a little bit with the cameras in port here because of the sun, but cruise cam is the best bet. So if once you've gone past Town Quay Pier and the ferry terminal, it's unfortunate that on box cam you are pretty much looking directly into the sun. So I'll look out for that. So yeah, please keep going until you've gone past the end of Dockhead, really. Shipmate Anti Bees says to be on Queen Mary 2 mid-aft, waving a red flag as well. Excellent. Got a couple of flag wavers. Oh, did we had a flag waver on Queen Mary 2 before? Oh, shipmate Swifty's. He's had a problem with the height connect. Oh, yeah. The app to control the cameras used to be excellent, and over the years it's slowly got worse and worse and worse. Now it just keeps missing commands. You move the camera, it moves left, and then it just keeps going. Won't stop, and you can't make it do anything, and it's just out of control for about 10 seconds. Absolute pain. The app used to be brilliant, and now it's not brilliant at all. Updates, my dreaded enemy. Yes, that's an idea. I think I might have to go and download an old version. I don't know where I can find an old version. We use something called guarding vision for our cameras. Well, the shipmate John Dearlove, hello. Not sure I've had this before. He says, "Good evening, Captain and shipmates from 35,000 feet on my way to Singapore." That's quite impressive, shipmate. You must have Wi-Fi on board the ship. I think you're the first shipmate that's watched. We've had shipmates watching us on ships, but I think you're the first shipmate on a plane. That's fantastic. Well, the shipmate Martin Coffins, how big is Independent of the Seas? I would put her in mid to large category for Independence of the Seas, or small large. 154,000 gross tons. So the likes of Iona and Arvia, 184,000. So not quite as big as those. 338 metres long, 56 metres wide. And passenger capacity of somewhere around about 4,000 today, I expect. That gives you an idea. She's not as long as Queen Mary 2, not as high, and not as fast either. There's a couple of sister ships, actually, the Freedom of the Seas and the Liberty of the Seas. Ah, and there we go, we can see Queen Mary 2 now. I noticed quite a lot of shipmates down in the Mayflower Park there. I'm expecting Mayflower Park to be very busy next Thursday for, not necessarily for the arrival of Disney Fantasy, but certainly for the departure, 4:45 in the afternoon. It's going to be very busy down there. Yep, Queen Mary 2 is off to New York via the fjords and Iceland. Queen Mary 2, 148,000 gross tons. She has no sister ships, obviously. It's a one-off design, Queen Mary 2. And she's got passenger capacity for maximum of 3,200. Double occupancy of 2,726. I suspect there's probably around about 3,000-ish passengers on board. I haven't heard any numbers yet. So far this year, well, this season, last couple of months, all the ships have been leaving pretty much full. I'm just realising that she's actually 21 years old. Queen Mary 2, that's getting on a bit, isn't it? Still an elegant looking ship. Slowly coming our way. Not really going very fast, is she? How fast is she going? She could go a bit faster, if you ask me. Currently travelling at 3 knots. Shipmate Fiona Nichols says we have a busy day when we sail out on 6th September. There's 5 ships leaving that day. Oh, 6th September, yeah. That's amazing. We've still got 5 ships. 5 ships. Assuming that's a Saturday. You're sailing out, I presume, anyway. Yes, amazing that we've still got 5 ships Saturdays, even in September. I'm not looking forward to some of the traffic in September. I've noticed that the Itchen Bridge, which goes over the River Itchen, one of the main arterial routes into the port of Southampton, is going to be fitted with some temporary traffic lights for about 6 months. So I think it could be a perfect storm in September, because we'll still have busy ship days, as we can see from shipmate Fiona Nichols saying that there's 5 ships on the 6th September. So we'll have busy ship days. The Southampton Football Club will be playing, and Southampton Boat Show could be on at the same time. So in the middle of September, I think I should be only using my iron horse to get around town. There's the old iron horse, and get straight to the front of the traffic lights. And yes, I do need to finish my last New York Day video. I was hoping to get on with it last weekend and this week, but I've been busy with a few other things, installing some new cameras and a few other things to come. Oh, unfortunately, I ran out of time. Getting there, though. Getting there. Shipmate Lynn says, oh yes, the hotel prices are outrageous during the boat show. Absolutely are. I was talking to someone the other day who runs the hotels here, and they were saying they noticed their partners who've got hotels in Eastleigh and Winchester and Basingstoke, they know when the boat show's on because they get really busy. But yes, the prices, I know a couple of shipmates have been caught out. They've booked up a cruise. They normally pay, £80, £90 for a room in a hotel here in the port of Southampton, and then come boat show week and it's now £250. Shipmate Artemis, getting dangerously close to walking the plank there, shipmate. Yes, I know I say it every week. I will. It's getting closer. I have actually done some work on it, so it is getting closer. Normally she honks a horn as she comes past the sort of royal pier here. So hopefully she'll give us a honk. It does have fantastic hornage. I'm not sure which ship I think has the best horn. That's an interesting question. That which ship has the best horn? Tricky. Might have to go with Queen Mary 2 actually. Independence of the Seas has actually got a good old honk. Shipmate Liz says, we're staying at the airport, roughly half the price. We've got quite a few shipmates on board. Looks like we might have a flag as well. Shipmate Robert says, did I end up getting a new tyre for the Iron Horse after you punctured us? No, so far no. So far I'm still using the tyre. It didn't go down very quickly, so I don't think it's a particularly big puncture. I've got some goo in there, and I think the goo is doing its job. And it's holding pressure, which is important. It'll probably be time for a new tyre shortly. It's MOT time at some point. It's just unfortunate that we are looking straight into the sun here. Shipmate to the Woods says Princess has the best horn. It's got a musical horn. I mean, Disney probably has the best musical horn because it really is quite good. Princess, the old Princess are very loud. I'll give them that. Yeah, it's somewhere round about here that we normally get some hornage from Queen Mary 2. Hope she doesn't disappoint today. The shipmate Andy says, in a month and 2 days we'll be aboard. That's route to New York. The direct way to New York. You're not going via the fjords and Iceland. Yeah, it's an interesting cruise, that. You can see the pontoons down there for Southampton Boat Show already being installed. Well, the shipmates, Martin Coffin says, how long do cruise ships last for before they don't sell anymore? That's a good question. Quite a long time. Frequently these days, a ship that will be sold from one of the more prestigious mainstream lines, once they get to a certain age, they will deem it to be not fit for purpose anymore, a little bit dated, and then it often gets sold to a smaller line and they will carry on using it. So some of these cruise ships have been out and about and getting sort of 30, 40 years of service without any issue whatsoever. And I'm wondering if the newer ships are even better. P&O, some of the P&O's ones, for instance, are 24 years old. I think I reckon there's some incoming hornage any moment now, I would say. Good horn blast there from Queen Mary 2. I suspect the wind is not helping us today. Oh, hello. I think I can see a flag. Oh, let's have a look. I will try zooming in, but I suspect the camera will have a funny 5 minutes It's not... yeah, see, I can't zoom because it just magnifies the sun. You have to wait. Give me a few seconds, shipmate, and once you're past the ferry terminal, we'll have a better view. But yeah, definitely a flag there. I've spotted that. Very distinctive silhouette of Queen Mary 2 there with the sloping stern. I'm not going to cut across the ferry cam in case I disable it. I'm not sure what's going on there. Queen Mary 2 off to the fjords, then Iceland, calling in at Stavanger in Norway, Olden in Norway, Skjolden in Norway, then Isefjord in Iceland, Reykjavik in Iceland, and then last stop in Halifax, Nova Scotia, which she must really fill up the port in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and then off she goes. This is a 14-day cruise. You can do a 21-day cruise where she'll... on the end of this, she'll just steam back to the port of Southampton. So you get to do the fjords, Iceland, Nova Scotia, and then just straight back to Southampton. All sorts of cruises on. Try and zoom in. I think I need to wait until, yes. And your shipmates on board there, but I struggle with... might just be out of the sun here. What have we got here? Oh, hello. I think we've got... looks like a Union Jack. Oh, hello. Look. That's a Union Jack. And is that a county flag? Oh, it's tricky. I can't really see that. It's a bit small on my screen. I'll wait until you've come round. Oh, hello. Is that another flag down there? Is that a county flag? Oh, it's a couple of flags. That looks like a... somebody waving. So it looks like a Swiss flag. Queen Mary 2. There we go. The camera's behaving itself a little bit. Do like the stern of Queen Mary 2. Very pretty indeed. Right, let's go and check on Cruise Cam. Cruise Cam's got a better zoomage, and also it's looking in the right direction. Oh, I didn't turn the outside mic on. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. Turn the microphone on. So many things to set up. Oh, it's my logo, is it? Really? Couldn't see. It's very small on my screen. Oh, I've got to look out for that then. Oh, that's fantastic. Shipmate with my logo. Ooh. I'm constantly changing. Oh, the Independence of the Seas is on the move now as well. I'm constantly changing my setup here, trying to improve it. I'm slowly getting the cameras mounted better. So things are improving. Things are coming along. It's surprising how much time it takes to do all these things. Independence of the Seas she's now on her way. I've not heard any numbers or anything on the radio. Let's see if we can work out where this flag was. I think I might struggle with port cam. Well, yep, see the Union Jack. Oh yes, I can see. Excellent. Sterling job there, shipmate. I've got a Swiss flag. I'm going to check, see if there's any other flags going on. But see, she's having a little spin there in the middle swing ground. And this is the place that I would definitely like to be is the stern of the Queen Mary 2. Look at that terrace out there. Lovely. What a perfect day for it. Sat there with your rum-based cocktail, enjoying the view of the Port of Southampton. Oh, I think that's luxury. Absolute luxury. Right, let's see if we can get some zoomage. Ah, there we go. I get a better view of it now. Oh, yes, I can see it's my logo now. Fantastic. They've got the flag to stick down as well, unless the wind's not blowing it up. That's the problem with the flags on the railings. They do tend to blow up. That's brilliant, shipmate. Well, well done. I'm not sure who that is. That's a sterling job there. Oh, I really appreciate that. That's brilliant. Well done. Right, back to the Independence of the Seas. Independence of the Seas, she's off on a Spanish flare, they're calling it. They do come up with some interesting names for these cruises. I'm not entirely sure what the names are supposed to mean. Spanish flare is the name of this one, though. She's calling in at Vigo in Spain, and then Lisbon in Portugal, then Cadiz in Spain, then La Coruña in Spain, popping into Bilbao in the Basque country, and then off back to Southampton. I just noticed the water out there is a lovely colour today. Almost feels sort of Mediterranean out there. Right, I've turned to the outside microphone on and realised the error of my ways earlier. Ah, that's looking really pretty, isn't it? I do like the colours. That's something that you do notice here quite a lot. I don't know, it's a bit cliche to say that the water changes colour a lot, but it really does. And there she goes, heading off to the fjords, Iceland, Halifax in Nova Scotia, and then New York. Meanwhile, the Independence of the Seas is having a little spin. Again, it's so difficult zooming into the sun this way. I just love complaining about the weather, don't I? It's never right. It's never right, the weather. Oh, itching cam. What's the matter with you, itching cam? Excellent. So, 3 flags, a Union Jack, a Solent Ships flag, and a Swiss flag. Oh, come on. No Netley cams. Oh. Right, come on, Netty Cam, behave yourself. Yes. There is Queen Mary 2. Heading down Southampton. Does look a bit hazy, doesn't it? What's the visibility? 24 nautical miles, yeah.
Mavic, yes. Queen Mary 2, Western Shelf over.
That's where the Western Shelf is.
Queen Mary 2, busiest, full speed. Just Red Osprey at the reach point into Southampton, over.
Okay, thank you.
last couple of times when Independence of the Seas has honked, it's been when she's just about finished her turn. Sometimes she turns the other way. She definitely gives us a good honk, so I've made sure the outside microphone's on there. Hopefully we'll get a blast from her in a minute. Well, shipmate Donna S says, a salad for me tonight, too hot for cooked food. Oh, that's a shame. Shipmate Max Short also, who's got fish and chips tonight or tomorrow? It's fish and chips. It's been a while since I've had fish and chips. I might have to go and investigate some fish and chips. Independence of the Seas. She's not as young as you may think. Built in 2008, so she's 17 years old. I suspect, I haven't heard any numbers, passenger or crew numbers yet, but I'm suspecting there's probably about 4,000 people or so on board. Well, the shipmate Fiona McNichol says, going on Iona, booked a suite. Whoa, a suite. I'm very envious. Sweet, eh? I wonder where your suite is. Well, the shipmate Ruth Herbert says, what's your favourite meal on board, Captain? Oh, that's a tricky question, that. What's your favourite meal on board? Depends on the restaurant and the ship, I suppose. Although I would say that there's a section on, I think it's Iona, where it's a sort of a, I forget what it's called now, I think it might be called the Keys or something, where it's a sort of a street foodie place and you can get fish and chips now. There's a little tiny portion of fish and chips. It's absolutely perfect for lunch. A couple of pieces of fish and some chips. That was quite good. Right. Independence is not letting us down. Put the microphone on. It's a bit windy from the old microphone. I've got some new improved microphones coming as well. Always lots of improvements, always things to make better.
Well, that's really good.
Random bit of pontoon down there. Not quite sure what that's all about. Well, it was a good blast from it was a good blast there from Independence of the Seas. It's quite tricky with the wind, though. I think it's it affects the microphones quite a lot, and also blows the sound of the horn away. Shipmate Your Book says nice and deep. Yes, it is. When I was up, I live streamed from the park, and I was right down at the corner, and Independence of the Seas was spinning around and facing right at us and blasted a horn. I must say, it did make me jump. It really was powerful. You can almost feel it in your chest. Independence of the Seas.
Busiest, Red Falcon shortly departing Royal Pier for East Coast.
Red Falcon, we test out towards Seabound. Thank you. I'm sure you can see the Independence of the Seas spearhead out and the Queen Mary 2 northwest Nelly out. Over clear channel.
Yeah, all copy, thank you.
Yep, Red Falcon, we test, and one more for you. The Lomax just coming up past the ocean dock, heading up for 105.
That's all copy, thank you.
I think it's just afternoon.
All the ferries are working now. We had a broken down ferry yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's all received, thank you.
I think that's all working now.
BTS, Eleanor. Good afternoon. Nassau shortly departed 44 round for the Hamburg Highway.
Yep, all understood. Thank you.
I say Independence of the Seas on a
Bridge 7, we just had.
Independence of the Seas on a Spanish Blair cruise, calling it Vigo in Spain, Lisbon in Portugal, Cadiz in Spain, La Coruña in Spain, Bilbao in Spain, and back to the wonderful port of Southampton. I'm not sure I can see any flags on board. I always think this design element on the top here does remind me sort of a flying saucer's landed on the ship. Maybe it's been off somewhere and made a crop circle. Yep, lots of shipmates up on deck. I'm not surprised. It is absolutely perfect weather. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. You can see the climbing wall. Apparently the big sphere-y thing used to be some sort of VR immersive trampoline experience. But it caused a lot of problems. A lot of injuries, I'm led to believe. So they abandoned it. Right, next live stream will be Saturday. We'll have live Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Just the one ship on Sunday, the Queen Anne. I don't see Queen Anne a great deal, so I thought it was worth covering the Queen Anne. And tomorrow we've got 4 ships, and their timings are very good. They're sensibly spaced. So tomorrow we'll start at 4 o'clock with the Aurora and the Celebrity Apex, 5:30 for Iona, and then 6 o'clock for MSC Virtuosa, so we can all be done and dusted before galley time. Queen Anne is 4 o'clock on Sunday. She's from 46 berth, so she'll be highly visible over there on cruise cam. And then probably the next live stream after that will be the Disney Fantasy on Thursday morning. First time import for Disney Fantasy, and then of course Disney Fantasy departing at 4:45 on the Thursday. Expect lots of people down at Mayflower Park. It'd be interesting to see what tune she plays on the horn. Maybe I'll have to have a little bet so you can guess which tune she'll play on the horn. I believe, I'm sure someone will let me know if I'm wrong, that Disney Fantasy plays more than one tune. We had the Disney Dream before, and she only played one tune. But I'm led to believe that the Disney Fantasy plays, I think, one of 7 tunes. Our excellent spanner Hades is on Iona tomorrow. He's told me he's got some flags in preparation. He's going to give us a wave. Better if he knows what's good for him. Yeah, so that's the agenda for next week. And then I've not looked much further than Disney Fantasy. Now we've got 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday, 3 on Monday. Gosh, that's a busy weekend, isn't it? I'll have to see if I'm out and about. See what I can do. Shipmate Mark Page says, yes, Disney Fantasy has 11 tunes. Oh, my word. Oh, Shipmate Spike says Fantasy has a collection of tunes, including Star Wars and Pirates of the Caribbean. I wouldn't know what Pirates of the Caribbean sounded like, but I could take a guess at Star Wars, though. Oh, I hope we get... Oh, that's really good. I wonder if she'll play a different tune every time she's in port. Or do you think she'll just play the same ones? Oh, I'm curious now. Oh, there are lots of shipmates up on the top deck there. I can't say I blame them. What a great way to start your cruise down to Spain. Not sure what the weather's like in Spain. I suspect it's equally as hot, probably hotter. I suspect they'll be returning with really impressive suntans. Well, the shipmate Sarah Court is on Ventura in 2 weeks tomorrow. Oh, I'm struggling with the net. Oh, what is... Oh. Cameras are very frustrating at the moment. Like I say, they've updated the app to control them. We use a mobile device to control some of the cameras. They've updated the app, and it's just horrendously annoying, to say the least. I wonder where the Queen Mary 2 is. Nope, she's off my screen. Is itching cam working? No, itching cam's not working. Oh dear. Shipmates, I think all the equipment needs to go on holiday. That's what we got over here. Nothing yet. Right, shipmates, I shall draw this to a conclusion. Let's see if we can see Queen Mary 2. Nope, apparently, nope. Yep, well, it's working now. Tide is out down here at Netley Cliff Sailing Club. There's Queen Mary 2. Might get a better view of her because we're not looking into the sun now. And all you shipmates who are going transatlantic in October, I'm very jealous. We've got our group cruise going on then, so unfortunately I can't get on board. I'll probably look at doing something in the springtime. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. I shall probably wrap this one up now because, quite frankly, it's getting really hot in my cabin here, and the technology it's just annoying. It's the technology. That's exactly what it is. Very annoying. So I shall be back again Saturday at 4 o'clock. And Sunday. And then Thursday for Disney Fantasy. Just like to thank all my subscribers, PayPal donors, members of the channels, Patreons, and of course most of all the Blue Spanner crew, which one of our Blue Spanners will be on Iona tomorrow. So until next time, shipmates,